Hey guys, this morning we're in Taumarunui in the North Island of New Zealand, and we've got something really exciting planned today. We're off on a rail cart journey down the old forgotten highway and have lunch at the Lavender Farm, and then we're going to take the jet boat back.
Taumarunui was only famous for being a stop on the main train line from Auckland to Wellington. The trains used to stop and you used to be able to get a meat pie, which was about the only thing that was New Zealand culinary, and then you get back on the train and travel for another 5 hours down to Wellington or up to Auckland. It's about halfway in between the two.
Right, so super excited to get on our way. Let's go. Right, so we're all set in our little cart. Had a little bit of a driving lesson. Sean's driving, so I hope we'll be alright. And we're just about to get on our way.
Someone stole my steering wheel though. No, I haven't got a steering wheel even.
So, we'll be off shortly, folks. We're just going to let them get ahead of us and give them plenty of room to get out of our way, so we're not having to talk over each other. Get two different versions of the same story. So.
Do some weed spraying.
Yay, we're off on our adventure. Now the rail carts don't really rev that much. They do about 30 to 40 kilometres an hour. But lots of fun nonetheless. A little bit of history about the line. Runs from Stratford in the south to Okahukura in the north. The construction on the line started in 1901 from Stratford. In 1912 from Okahukura. It was built to access the rich coal deposits in the area. It took 32 years to build. It's got 24 tunnels and 98 bridges. It's 143 kilometres long, and today we're doing the first 43 kilometres of that down to Tokarima.
Up the hill. Must put it all on transporter and bring it back.
We've just made our first stop where the guide explains some of the history of the tunnel we're about to enter. This is the longest tunnel on our journey at just over 1.5 kilometres long. The tunnel took around 8 years to build by hand with pickaxes, and a small amount of dynamite was used. It sounded like it was a hard life for the men building the tunnel, cold and wet in the winter, stifling hot in the summer. The men working on the tunnel had to walk into the site with only what they could carry, which was usually just 2 changes of clothes and something to sleep on. The tunnellers started at each end of the tunnel apparently met perfectly in the middle. which is unusual even with today's modern tunnelling machines and systems. Here we go. Kind of dark in here. Yay, morning tea time.
And a pea stop.
Probably didn't eat that much. Okay, so we're just stopped at Matahiri, have morning tea, a nice cup of coffee and a bit of home baking. It's been great so far. We've gone through about 4 or 5 tunnels and lots of nice scenery and a few farms, so we'll have a bit longer and we'll be on our way. So as Sean alluded to earlier, we've had to put on some warmer clothes. It's about 19 degrees today and overcast. And while we were standing around getting ready, it was quite warm. However, once you're on the carts with the sides up and the front window down, the wind blows through and it gets quite chilly. We started out the day with just a sweatshirt, but at our second stop we pulled out the jackets and pretty much put on everything we brought with us. They do supply you with blankets to put over your knees, but pro tip, bring some warm clothing with you, even if it's a warm day.
Yeah, they're only brand new.
And it'd only be a few hours old, yes. That's it. Information signs like the one we see here, what the guide's been stopping at during the morning. They tell the history of the railway, surrounding area and small settlements, and in this case the flood that nearly wiped out Okahukura. Welcome to Tokarima. So this ends our rail cart part of the journey today. We've come 43 kilometres down from Taumarunui, and I thought we stopped at the Lavender Farm for lunch, but apparently that's another tour, so we're here at Tokarima. Just had a lovely lunch of cheese, breads, meat and salads, some lovely home baking. We'll be here for about another half an hour and then we'll be on our way. The bus is going to pick us up and we're off to another new adventure. It's been a great morning coming down on the carts through the tunnels and seeing all the scenery. They've turned half the carts around, going back up to Taumarunui. The other half still facing south for the second part of that journey onto Whangamomana. Here's the next part of our adventure. Get it up. Are you ready to go?
Okay. I'll try to.
Whanganui River is New Zealand's third largest river, after the Waikato and Clutha-Matau rivers. It is 290 kilometres or 180 miles long and runs from the northern slopes of Mount Tongariro to the coast at Whanganui. The Whanganui River holds a special and spiritual significance to the Maori people and was an important communication route to the central North Island, both to Maori and early European settlers. Alexandra Hattrick started the first regular steamboat service in 1892, which eventually ran all the way to Taumarunui, where it connected to coach and rail services in the north. With the completion of the North Island Main Trunk Railway, the need for the steamboat route to the north diminished, and the main economic activity of the river became forestry. During the 1930s, attempts were made to open the river valley up as farmland, but they were not successful. One legacy of that time is the Bridge to Nowhere, built to provide access to settlements long abandoned. Today the river is enjoyed mainly for recreation, with a number of companies offering jet boat and kayaking tours at different points along its length. Right, so unfortunately this is the end of our adventure today with Forgotten World Tours. We've had a fabulous day. The rail carts were great. The ride up the river on the jet boat was absolutely great. Really enjoyed it.
I don't know how those guys know where to go, because there was not a lot of water in places, and we went around to some big rocks, but didn't touch a thing. So, yeah, very skillful driver.
So the bus is here to pick us up. If you ever get a chance, get on a tour. It's absolutely great. So we're going to jump on the bus now and go back to the tour depot and get in the car and drive to Rotorua for the night. We'll see you on the road. Okay, so we had a slight problem with our on-the-road footage. The weekend of our railcart journey was the weekend close to Sean's birthday. And for his birthday, I brought him a new OM4, which is absolutely fabulous, love it, really enjoyed playing with it on the road. But we recorded all the footage on his phone, and for some bizarre reason, it's condensed it into a format that we can't use on the video. So we're going to have to skip the on-the-road footage, and we'll go straight to Rotorua the next morning. Good morning, guys. Well, we're in Rotorua this morning. Just had breakfast. Not quite sure what we're going to do today, but we're thinking about a walk somewhere, so might head out to the Blue and Green Lakes, and I think there's a nice circuit walk out there, and we'll give that a go. the blueberry farm looking for blueberries, but there was no blueberries for sale. Lots of blueberry wine, and looked like a lovely cafe, but no blueberries. We're just coming up to Fitzgerald Glade. It's a pretty little drive through the bush over the road. After that, it's really just road home, so had a great weekend. We hope you enjoyed sharing it with us. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to. We'll be on more adventures over Christmas and into the new year and a few trips away.